Hello, everybody. It's been a long time, and I actually decided I wanted to stream this. So I want to say thank you for 88 subscribers so far. That's been great. And right now, I want to get into the analytics real quick before we start. Let's see. Right now, 91.2% of you have not subscribed. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, go ahead. It's free. Not only that, you will, in fact, at some point in time, I will go back to doing more content. But right now, I'm just taking a little bit of I'll be uploading here and there. I may do like a World of Tanks marathon video, which will be all the content I was planning on doing, but I'm gonna do it all in one go, which will be about a couple hours at minimum, I believe, worth of content. So that would be great. Another thing I thought is that the device types, which I find interesting, because on YouTube dashboard, you go onto YouTube dashboard on your laptop or anything like that on your PC, you'll find out how many what people are using their stuff on, and actually 73.8% is on TV, which is awesome, mind you. I like that. It's actually kind of cool. 12.8% is on computer, which is cool. 9.2% is on mobile phone, which is nice. And 4.3% is on tablet, which is nice. I love to see that. You love to see that. Unfortunately, geography is not nothing for that. And most of you don't need subtitles. That's fantastic. 100% you don't need subtitles, but it's perfect. That actually helps, because that means my voices are clear. My voice is very clear. So, new viewers is 81.5%. Casual viewers is 14.8%. Regular viewers is 3.7%. That's not too bad. It could be better. However, one thing I want to point out before we actually start as well is the latest video. So I want to get into that. The reason for that video is mainly because of something I have dealt with for quite a bit. Which is, technically, it's bad people. Technically, you will do that. It'll happen so often that it's insane. And the way I tend to handle that is I try to take them on head on as much as you can. I do not recommend that. If you're not good with confrontation, do not do it, because that would be a detriment to you. Just letting you know right now, do not do that if you don't like confrontation. Don't do it. It's not really for everybody. More importantly, I was also calling out the two people that I had dealt with, I think a couple weeks ago. This was before I had decided to leave Rec Group. I had left Rec Group because at the direction it was going, I was going to leave anyway, but at the direction it was going, this accelerated my leave. It accelerated it. And maybe it's decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave immediately because there's no point. Because a former friend of mine of 3 years decided to outright betray me without even coming to me and asking, are these things true, what's going on? She did not do that. She did not do that whatsoever. Like an adult, mind you. Now, normally, I would look past that. However, she sided with somebody that lied, like, a lot. And in fact, in that video, I did call that person out, saying they moved the goalpost. Because that's, in reality, that's malicious intent. No matter how you spin it, it's malicious intent. And it sucks. And I don't tolerate stuff like that, because for one, you're being disingenuous for doing that. And nobody should be doing that. Nobody should be disingenuous. People should be genuine with other people. Because it's better to be genuine and honest, whether it be lying, malicious, etc. Do not do that, because if you do, if I see that, it's not gonna be a good time. And unfortunately, I do not sit with that well, so you would be easily be gone from the channel. Now, I just got back to the World of Warships because, like, you know, I'm getting bored with all the stuff I've been doing, like, playing lately. Let's go back to World of Warships to see what's going on. You can tell when there's fireworks next to that ship. I was like, okay, sweet. So, I played a few matches just to get back into swing of things because I was rusty. And that does happen. So, I have a container here. I wanted to show the container here. So, let's see what we got. Hopefully something good. You've got to be kidding me! Live on stream, I get a tier 5 Japanese premium battleship. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. That is crazy. What in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, this is something I do not see often on stream. This is such a rare moment. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take it. That is awesome. I get another premium. I don't think I have a tier 5 premium battleship, but I do have a tier 5 premium destroyer, I believe. It's French. Oh well. But that's neat. The fact I got the tier 5 premium battleship. Japanese, but that's fun. A Japanese battleship is fine. Now, as you can tell, I do have the Bismarck. The Bismarck, personally, it does have more range than the Flander, which I talk about a lot on my channel. I talk about that a lot. The Bismarck has more range. However, it's less accurate. That's what I found out about the Bismarck. The Flander, though, has less range for their secondaries, but it's way more accurate. It's night and day. You would notice the difference between the two. And I did play the New York, and I've gotten used to New York. The New York, you have to make sure you lead your target by quite a bit, because the shells are slow. And other balances, like the Bismarck, for example, their shells, but they're guarding. This is regarding armor piercing. They're faster. So with American battleships in general, you want to lead a lot, and it's very hard to do that sometimes. It's like one of those habits you gotta get into. Now, you can tell I have a bunch of ships. I've been working on these ships lately. One of them I've been working on is this one. I'm not gonna bother trying to pronounce it, but I just recently got the 15-inch guns on here. I know it kind of looks weird, but at the same time, it is quite nice. It does hit hard to an extent. At the same time, it is not an easy ship to deal with. Because I believe this ship does have total black armor, if I recall. Give me 1 second, gotta send one of my friends the link. Yeah, one of my friends on VR chat does not know that you can do that. Because you actually can. If you're playing on VR chat, you can in fact put my streams up on VR chat. You can do that. It is possible to do. Heck, if you want to show this to your friends on VR chat, by all means do it. It would be awesome. Sure, I would not get views directly, but at the same time, it would be nice to get at least some exposure, because I try to be open and honest as much as I can. Also, at the same time, this stream is actually kind of drama-free. I try to keep it drama-free as much as I can. Ah, here's my ship. Here's my new ship. Oh, I see a consumable I've not seen before. What is this? Oh, okay, this is neat. Honestly, I did not know this was a thing until just now, which is cool. I like to switch this to this because it benefits me more than having a fighter, because a fighter can only do so much. It's only situational when it comes to, like, when you're going against aircraft and when you're going against aircraft carriers. That would be the time you to use it. But most of the times in my matches, I do not go against aircraft carriers. Mostly go against other ships like battleships, cruisers, and destroyers. That's the only time that's usually what I face. I don't typically face aircraft carriers because almost nobody plays aircraft carriers, which sucks. But that means there's one less consumable available to use. Now let me assign a commander here. I do have a battleship commander. Yeah, here he is. There he is. This is the one I tend to use for my Japanese battleships. Let's look at the specs real quick. See what we got. These are 14-inch guns. Okay, they have 14-inch guns. Oh, hold on. I see 2 different types of secondaries on here. What are the other types of secondaries? Okay, so I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is the Hugo basically a Fuso? No, it's not. Maybe the Hugo's its own ship, but it does have the same amount of guns as the Fuso. Let me see, let me double check. Yeah, it does have the same guns as the Fuso, which is interesting. That is interesting. So, the main battery gun reload booster looks like it's exclusive. I don't know, I cannot confirm this, but it looks like it is exclusive to the Hugo, but I don't know for certain. We could test run it. We could run this to see how well it performs. More importantly, I need to see what I had to put on here. There's 2 things I got to put on here. Okay, cool. So, what I tend to do, with builds like this is I tend to, since I will not do a secondary build on this, I will in fact do this, because it's a sniper ship. You want to be sure you turn the turret around for a lot faster. Also, another thing, I like doing this because you want your battleship, when you're going to get ships with torpedoes, you want to be able to steer them a lot faster. Mainly for torpedo beats. You want that. Another thing I found out when I got back into it. This is cool. There are presets now for commanders. And you only get 2 presets. Now, don't know what my second presets are going to be for all my commanders yet. However, it's good that they did that. for Wargaming to do that, because then it makes things so much easier. Because for one, you can have one ship to have one preset, and you can have another ship to have a completely different preset. That is a good thing to have. It'll make things so much easier. Not only that, I'm gonna point this out too. All my ships, all these ships have a different playstyle. All of them have a different playstyle. Even the Bismarck has a different playstyle. Some will be similar, like the Gneisenau, the Bismarck, and all the way down here, one of my favorite ships, the Flander, which does, in fact, have a secondary build. And as you can tell with the Flander, look at all the secondaries. In fact, I dare to say the secondaries on this ship has more than the Bismarck. Let's see real quick. I need to double check to make sure. It does in fact have more secondaries. The Flander does in fact have more secondaries than the Bismarck. However, that will all change very soon. Because I do plan on getting the whole B. I'm planning on getting that first and foremost. Because I don't know how many. I don't know what it'll get. Will it get the same secondaries? Will it get better secondaries? We'll find out. Okay, to point this out, the specs on the Bismarck. The secondary range is 9.5 kilometers. The Flander secondary range is 8.6 kilometers. Give me one sec, I will clean my glasses. I heard my mouse fall. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So the difference is between these two is, like I said before, the Bismarck has more range than the Flander. However, the difference is between the two mainly is the accuracy. Not so much the range. You can have the most range you can. How that does not equal accuracy. You can go as you can throw a rock as far as you want. That does not mean you're gonna be accurate every single time. But the Flander, it is so strong with its secondaries that it will wreck a destroyer very quickly. wrecking a destroyer with a Flander is better than wrecking a Bismarck with a destroyer. A destroyer with a Bismarck. It's not. It's actually very comparable because of the way the secondaries are utilized. The secondaries on the Flander are more like a get near me, you're going to die. The Bismarck secondaries are like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. Because the Bismarck secondaries tend to spit out like it's basically like a spray and pray, where the Flanders is like hose down the enemy. That's basically what it's doing. Now, another main thing is the main battery guns on Bismarck and the Flander are both the same caliber guns. They're both 15-inch guns, but there's one extra gun on the Flander. Not only that, it has more range than the Bismarck. The Flanders range on the main battery guns is 18 kilometers. Without the flags, it's 17. On the Bismarck. Bismarck's okay. I'm telling you right now, the Bismarck's okay. That does not mean it's perfect. The Bismarck's range, it's 16.2 kilometers. Without the flags, it's 15. You're more likely to do damage on the Flander than you will in the Bismarck. Just pulling it out there. However, the other caveat is the Flander's a premium. The Bismarck is a tech tree ship. Not all tech tree ships are going to be great. The Iowa, I believe, is a great Tier 7 ship. Because it has 16-inch guns that fires super heavy shells. Not only that, the secondaries are decent. So you can potentially turn that into a secondary build if you wanted to. But it's not really designed for that. The one that would be designed for that is the Massachusetts, which that's a premium ship. But its secondaries are nasty. But personally, Flanders' secondaries are better. So, more importantly, you can play these ships to the best of your ability. And you're only as good as your last match. Unfortunately. Does that mean you're gonna win your battles every single time? Absolutely not. Do not count on that. And also, you sometimes will have to rely on your teammates just to help you out just a bit. But mostly it requires your own skill and ability. Sometimes you'll be able to drag your team kicking and screaming, which is fun. It'd be funny if you do. Just pulling that out there, it would be funny if you do that. And I've actually had a match in my New York. Let's bring out the New York real quick as I tell this story. This did happen. I wish I got the recording. It was so funny. I had bitch slapped 2 cruisers. Got first blood, and I did so much damage I died, but my team did the right thing and did nothing, and we won, and they won. So basically what happened was, I was top of the team, bitch slapped 2 cruisers, and I did take out a destroyer, and still died. You can be top of the team, dead, and win. It all depends on how much you contribute to the match. If you contribute like very little and there was nothing you could have done to mitigate that, don't feel too bad because you did what you could. And that is not an easy thing to deal with. It's not easy. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and play the New York to show you what I mean. The New York is a decent ship. It's slow. It's slow at first. It is a pretty slow ship. But its guns are deadly. However, the shells are slow. That's the key point. Shells are slow. So you have to lead quite a bit just to hit the target. And it all depends on how fast they're going. If you're going against the destroyer, forget it. You better shoot him at close range and you'll be fine. This should be fun, and I do have my voice chat off on this game. Because I don't typically use voice chat on games like this at all. And on ships like this, you want to go full. You want to. Because if you don't, you're going to be super slow. You want to avoid that. I do have camo. I do have temporary camo on it. I will eventually have permanent camo for this thing. Not yet. But I do have permanent camo for some of my ships. Mostly my battleships. There are some destroyers that do have permanent camo. And the newest ship I got, the Huga, does have permanent camo. And your premium ships are guaranteed to have max camo. And that's a good thing. You want that. Now what I tend to do is I point my turrets to where the enemies are expected to be. You do this with battleships. You point them where you expect them to be. And there is a carrier in play. Unfortunately, New York does not have a fighter. So, you are reliant on other planes to help the ships to help out. And look, see, they're not focusing on me, which is good.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. I need intelligence data. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And there's somebody shot. Königsberg. Oh, good they did that. And... ow. They took minimal damage there. Oh, look, it's in New York. I think I have a shot on in New York. Yes, I do. I'm gonna wait. 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 Fire. See how slow the New York's going? I missed my shots because I forgot how slow the New York is going. These users right here are probably on Steam. Welcome if you're on Steam to World Warships. Ow. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that smoke screen because this is obviously a destroyer. Now I'm gonna turn away because I want to get away from that smoke screen. I did hit him, but it's shattered. I want to point away. Ah, good thing I turned because there was a dive bombers right there. There's the enemy I need to worry about. Now, I do not like destroyers when I'm in a battleship. I do not like them at all. They are pain to kill. Now I need to get some island cover. Why is there a destroyer right there? Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun match. This is gonna be a great match, as I can tell. Oh, ow, oof! They caught me at the right moment, and my turrets are so slow.
All stations requesting fire.
Why is he stationary? I'm gonna take advantage of that. Why is he stationary?
Reporting the target position. Acknowledged.
And of course I missed. This guy is stationary. I don't know why he's stationary. Turn now.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Now I gotta heal. I don't know why this guy is stationary. That's not smart. And it shattered. That's not good.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Torpedoes deployed.
Now is it gonna turn slightly?
Torpedoes astern.
I'm not gonna die to a torpedo. Yeah, I am. Oh, look! I died and the destroyer already died. They got the jet to flesh wound aboard, which is good on them. No, that's not what I want to do. Now you can tell how slow the New York is. The New York is notoriously slow. Let's compare this to the Flander. It's gonna take me a bit to get there. There we go. Let's compare this to the Flander. The Flander, it's actually gonna be better in some respects. Mainly because of the secondaries, because the secondary range on this New York is not good. The secondary range on the Flander is gonna be good. It's gonna be decent at the same time. It's gonna be very, very accurate. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Because you're not gonna believe. You'll see why I did 2 videos on the Flander. And yes, they were both versus AI, but at the same time, it did showcase how good the secondaries are. Now for this ship, I do 3/4. Cause it goes at a decent speed. The only time you'll need to go full speed only if you're spotted. That's the only time you want to do that.
Attention, support that target. Many thanks. Action stations.
As you can tell, look at how many guns the Flander has compared to everything else, all the other ships I have. This ship has the most secondaries of all my ships. And it spits out lead. Voice spot of aircraft, but that does not matter too much. So right now I'm already going faster than the New York, and right now I'm going faster than New York by a considerable margin. There's a reach to Lulu. Now watch this. Now they're gonna hit. Why did did his engine get hit? What's funny is I can still shoot over this. I cannot, but that sucks. Now I can. You gotta love the lag. Those should hit. It did. Nice. Those are the carrier in play. So this is gonna be interesting. And I took minimal damage there, which that's good. See, if we can lose, I have to focus in on me, which that's fine. You can focus on me all you want. Doesn't mean you're not gonna get smacked.
Enemy destroyer detected. Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh, look at that, torpedoes.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Avoided those. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
See, now I can't aim from that well now.
Stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Now, when this guy goes to 8.6 kilometers, it's gonna get shredded. But let me show you real quick. Might as well go full speed. Now, I have this set to where my secondaries will fire very quickly. You'll see what I mean in a sec.
Set a smoke screen. Set a smoke screen.
That's funny, I wish this planter had a smoke screen out, but make it broken, but at the same time, not so much. Turn. Wow, buddy, you missed! That's not good. Hey, look, there's a cruiser right here. Which I cannot see at the moment. Oh, there goes all the ships there.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, look at this. This is gonna be hilarious.
Enemy battleship detected.
Minimal damage again. Set this to... Oh, okay, that's not gonna hit.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target. Torpedoes to starboard.
Those are gonna hit. It's not gonna do too much damage though.
Stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
It's actually good that the destroyer did that!
Problem solved, sir.
That was a good thing that the destroyer did that, because now I can escape. Also, the flaner does have an engine boost. Forgot to mention that.
Designated target. Get back.
Okay, it's in the capture, good.
All stations.
We really need to take out that... Oh, there's the Massachusetts right there. Oh god, it's in Iowa! That is not good! Turn, 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 turn. Yes, I dodged the torpedoes.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, here they come. I hit him.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yeah, I want people to focus on that, just on that battleship. Watch this. Watch my secondaries go.
Torpedoes, direct front. The ship is on fire.
Sorry, buddy.
Concentrate fire on the
And I just died to Massachusetts. Holy crap! But you can see how my secondaries fired very quickly. I'm still doing damage. See, look at the corner of my screen. I can see I'm still doing damage. That's because he's still on fire. With the Flander, you will want to get close, but not really. Swear to God, if I kill him, that's gonna be so funny. I mean, I've never got a flesh wound on the Flander before, but I don't think I will get a kill. Guy can dream. Right. Oh, actually, the scores are basically dead even. Oh, look, there he is. Richelieu did good. Now you can tell on the Richelieu, the secondaries are in the back. So maybe if you're running away from the enemy, that would be ideal.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
The Massachusetts was a concern. Not only that, the Iowa was also a concern. So now I'm going to show you the Bismarck. It's going to be right here. The Bismarck is going to have more secondary range, but it's going to be less accurate. You're going to see what I mean. And I never showed the Bismarck on stream, well, in combat on stream, nor in a video. Did not do any of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the ones that are in the stream, you will get a chance to see this Bismarck in action. It is decent. You just have to know how to use it effectively. One of my friends, Grace, they do. I'll be honest, does not entirely know how to use the Bismarck effectively, but that doesn't mean that they will not learn from it. And I do have max camo for this Bismarck. I didn't want to do that. You know, there's another carrier in play. So, when this one does not really get fighters, but it does get sonar. And yes, I do have Bismarck as my commander. Is she a good commander? Well, yes. More or less. Gonna request support. And she does speak Japanese, so there you go. Spotted by aircraft, but that's fine. The cruiser's not going, I don't know why. The cruiser AFK, who knows? However, the guns on the Bismarck, not entirely sure if they're accurate or not, but we'll find out. However, if I do see the carrier, that carrier's gonna die, so... I should not be going by myself here. If I have to turn, I'll turn. I'll turn away. Yeah, they want me to turn back, so which I will turn back. This thing is not very good at a turn. Bismarck does not like to turn. But currently the Bismarck is stocked, so... It's turning, it's slowly turning. There you go, we're good. We should be good. Oh, the Schroeder. Oof. Which one's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this cruiser fight? I don't want to get involved unless I need to. Oh, that. Oh wait, that's a battleship. Never mind. Okay, now I'll get involved. That cruiser's gonna die. Watch this. And I got first blood for that. You know, I saved that battleship. That was beautiful. I had to save that battleship because if it did not save that battleship, that would have been bad. Yeah, it looks like this cruiser's AFK, which is not good. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go full speed. Cause I'm going slower. And then there's a I'm basically about going about as fast as in New York with this. You hit that Congress. As I do so. 3, 2, 1. And I missed! Great! Oh my gosh! This Wisconsin's going backwards! Give me dedication for that! Holy crap! Oh wait, it's about to go into secondary range. Oh, that's a mistake! That's a mistake! That's a mistake! Oh, that's gonna cost them! Oof, that hurt! That had to hurt. They're now going faster than New York. But it's fully upgraded. The New York goes 21 knots. This thing could go 29. Not that much faster, but it's faster. Alright. We're losing more ships, but I have not taken any damage, but that's actually a good thing. Wait, what the hell is that cruiser doing? Hold on! I'm gonna put this cruiser out of its misery. I'm gonna put it out of its misery. Here you go, Merry Christmas. What, they bounced? Oh, never mind, it's dead. I was gonna try to put it out of its misery, but it bounced. Oh, this Delaware has seen better days. Is that a... Oh, that's a hybrid. You gotta love the hybrids. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't like the hybrids. Because they are dumb. They did not exist. They were not a thing. It's a way for war game to sneak out aircraft carrier if there was no aircraft carriers, but there is one. Now, on PC version, I did destroy an aircraft carrier with the Koenig. It was funny. Unfortunately, I did not get the replay. If I had gotten that replay, I would have given it to Jingles. He would have loved that. But unfortunately, I had let stir because there was no way I was. there was any interest in it whatsoever. Hello! Oh, pfft, I am pushing this Delaware, that's hilarious. Hello, Mr. Delaware? Wait, did Delaware has 16-inch guns, I think? Looks like he had 16-inch guns. Well, I'm going over here, because I can. Oh, wow, New Jersey. Hi! Ow, that hurt! Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I'm gonna turn back. I might be too late to turn back. Yeah, it was too late to turn back. Holy crap! That was a mistake. Oh. Unfortunately, I could not display my secondaries for that one. But, oh, that sucked. You get those sometimes. Here's the thing, though. You do sometimes get that. As you can tell on the bottom corner of your screen, I have 60 ships. And most of them are gonna be, some of them are gonna be premiums. Like this one, for example, this is a premium. Surprisingly, they got this ship for free, which is awesome. Alright. I might do the fighter again. Oh, I have an Italian cruiser. Ow! Oops! I have an Italian choo-choo cruiser. Oopsies. Oopsies. Can't forget I had that. I have a random tier 2 Italian cruiser. I do have this ship, but it does not have camo for it. Just let me change that. What's the secondary on this thing? Other case makes secondaries, so that's gonna be fun. Who did it? Okay. Actually, low key, that looks weird. But I have not played this ship in a hot minute, so this should be fun. The last match of the night will be a destroyer. That I can guarantee. Of which destroyer? Let's wait and see. More importantly, this should be interesting. I forgot. Does this go faster? Oh, it's a 4v4. Oh, I don't have. I almost never get these. Of each type too, which is interesting.
Action stations.
What am I going up against? Oh, I'm going against the Nevada. Okay. Oh, the enemy team has 2 battleships while I have a cruiser. Fantastic. So one of my ships is more squishy than the other. This is great. This is just great. Hopefully. Oh, they don't know torpedo beats. Yes, they do. Great. That backfired on them. All the carriers all the way back there. Most of the ships are back there, but that's fantastic. I know where to go.
Good game, everyone.
Now I know where to target the. I know now exactly know where to go to take out the carrier. So that's good that we know where they're at. Chances are that the battleship's gonna still be in that same spot. Well, not the battleship, the carrier's gonna be at that same spot, which that's typically what carrier players would do. I'm gonna let them know the carrier's right over here. Any particular reason why you're going after me? That's pretty dumb. Not only that, they missed. Which honestly is kind of dumb. Alright. Now if it's even spotted. There's a Nevada.
The ship is on fire.
Ooh!
Heavily damaged.
Oh, that's bad for the Nevada. Why are they firing high explosive? And also, the Russian ships do have limited charges for their damage control. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish you.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship. Off to a great start.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they underestimated a Russian battleship. There's the Japanese carrier. I'm gonna focus on the carrier while they focus. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go after this ship.
Penetration.
Now where's that oh, there's the carrier.
Acknowledged.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? This should be good. Oh, there's a torpedo. Watch this. Oh, yep. And that's it. The Fed I took out. The Fed I took out the Nevada very quickly was actually shows you how good this ship is. It hits hard when it needs to hit hard. It will hit hard. Not exactly top of the team, but I did get a kill in, which is good. Destroyer did good. Oh, do I need to upgrade anything? As a matter of fact, I can't. Oh, wow! Oh, an extra secondaries. Ooh, I need that. Oopsies. What are the extra secondaries? Does it get extra AA? It does get quite a bit. Which is good. Now let me go over here to the New York. Oh, I got upgraded now. Nice. Awesome. Now I can go 21 knots. Alright. Let me see one sec. Oh yeah, this one will take a while to get the Bismarck up and going. However, oh I see I have 4 crates. We're gonna take these out first. Okay. I'm gonna say this now. The last container I got a ship. Let's see what I get here. This is actually good. Because that means I can add more to it. This is also good. Having more of this camo, it's actually can be very helpful. Again, this is great. I do need Commander XP. Now, Commander. This can be any commander. I've gotten Bull Halsey before, but a Commander crate. So let's see what I get. Ooh. I got a Pan-Asian Commander. I don't have a Pan. I don't think I have another Pan. I don't think I have a Pan-Asian Commander. Okay, cool. Then go look at my commanders real quick. Yeah, this one's a cruiser commander. Cool. The fact of the matter is, I did so well with the stuff I got. I got super lucky by getting that battleship. So, as you can tell, I am a battleship player, and I'm also kind of more or less of a destroyer player. I do not play cruisers that well. That is not. I don't play cruisers well, but I do play destroyers and battleships well. Now, I'm not going to upgrade that commander because it doesn't need it. I'm probably going to upgrade my American battleship commander. If I can. I cannot. Oh, I can, but only by 1. Okay, so we need another plan. So Let me look at my commanders real quick. Which one can I upgrade? Probably him. Yeah, that'll be my best bet. Get into an 8. Now, I'm gonna do something very, very weird. Now, I can go one of two ways. I can set this commander up to be a secondary commander, which by all means would work. Because this Andrew Wayne Bismarck, the reload time goes faster, and the dispersion's better. Or I could do a battleship's AP shells penetration multiplier. Or there's a lot I can do with this. This would also work too. Andrew Lane Japan would be a good choice. The only ones... Yeah, but that'd be a good choice. A lot of their detail specific for a specific class. Like this. Do not do that one. This one, do not do. This one, do not do. This one might be doable. I might upgrade that commander quite a bit. That way I can get the detectability quite down quite a bit. This would be viable when you want to do a stealth battleship. And if you want to do a stealth battleship, more power to you. It would be awesome to do that. Because, for one, you would have a stealthy battleship that once you see your target, poof, and they're like, oh crap, there was a battleship there, where did that come from? And they get smacked. That's a good way to set that up. And what if you have this commander, upgrade that if you want to do a lot, if you want to do a stealth build for your battleships. You can also still do a secondary build with that, and they will not see you shooting. They'll mostly see the secondaries, but they will not exactly pinpoint where exactly you're at. But they're smart and they follow where the tracers are going. They won't probably pinpoint you, but chances are you may get hit here and there, but they'll most likely focus on the other ships. So I have a choice here. However, I'm gonna make the obvious choice, because this is me we're talking about, and do this one. There's a reason for this, and there's a method to my madness here, so bear with me for a minute. These ships, these Japanese ships, have a slow fire rate when it comes to their secondaries. So, what you want to do is to increase that by a significant amount. So now, they kind of have a faster reload. Let's look at the Fuso real quick. See how much faster the secondaries are on this thing. It's not. It's not really. They're not really known for their secondaries. Let's point that out now. They're not really known for their secondaries. But if you want to get that down just a hair, go ahead. But most of these Japanese ships are not really a secondary build. I am not really doing a secondary build on these ships. I am mostly trying to get the secondary reload down quite a bit, but sometimes it's not easy to do. Now, that being said, we're going to do a destroyer match. And I know exactly which ship to use. To see if I can potentially set this up more. I cannot. Can only have 100 commander XP. Great. Alright. Destroyers, though, I have an inspiration in mind for a destroyer. And it's going to be one that's going to really help Japanese destroyers. I do have the commander for it. I do have the commanders for it, and it's going to be great. This will be the last match of the night. So, strap in. Here we go. This should be fun. Now this one has max camo on it. So this should be interesting. Oh great, it's open. Well, kind of. So, this is going to be beneficial for a destroyer. Now with destroyers, you only, for your main battery guns, always stick with high explosive. Stick with that only. You don't need anything else.
General quarters.
I'm not going to use the engine boost just yet. And I just noticed I'm the only destroyer. This is gonna be fun because this happens sometimes. Now I'm gonna activate it.
Engine boost activated.
Why would they do that? This ship has 5.3 kilometer range. Well, detection range, 5.3 detection rates, which that's great. Alright, here you go. Merry Christmas.
Smoke generator started.
There you go.
Screen set.
Not gonna peel away. The add-ons are not gonna work. But you can see where I was firing my torpedoes at. That T-22 thinks it's gonna be destroying that smoke stream, but there isn't. It's destroying that smoke screen. Which are like, where the hell is that destroyer? The goal is for the destroyer you don't want to shoot unless you really need to.
I need support.
You primarily want to use your torpedoes.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Somebody else is a Hugo, nice. I just stealth torpedoed that Texas there. Well, the Texas does not know that the torpedo's coming his way until it's way too late. Oh wait, how did he dodge? He dodged all those torpedoes. He got very lucky.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Ow! That did some damage. Up and weave. Okay, I'm home free. Oh, he's not gonna know the torpedoes. He's gonna get taken out. Nice!
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
And I'm the only one that took out a ship. Here goes our carrier. Oh boy. He goes to New Mexico.
The enemy is about to win. Engine boost activated. You are the last hope.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm just sneaking by. Oh, they won. I couldn't do anything at that point. I did take out a ship, but that was the only thing I could do. So my team just crumbled. Oh, that's interesting. I never expected that to happen. Oh, pfft. I'm going to get disconnected. That's something you don't see every day. It's the Steam's at closed beta test. There you go. It is a thing that's happening right now. What the hell happened? Code 83, hold on. Hey, the server overload. Erica 1006. Well, at least I know I'm not banned, so. Okay, that would be impossible to do. Oh, I think it's server's back up, hold on. I'll be honest, this almost never happens. Erica 1012. That's a new one. Okay, how did I get banned? One sec. Okay. Okay, I have a question. I did say this was not supposed to be drama. Which one of you reported me? And I do mean falsely reported me. Cause that's not funny. I gotta see what I was banned for. Okay. Because honestly, I do not find this funny at all. Okay, got the same error code. Okay, it's not a ban. Okay, so what we're gonna do, since it's no longer a concern, what I'm gonna do, because my account's fine, is I'm gonna go ahead and restart my PS4, because that could be an issue. If I get the same thing again, I will probably not be streaming for a while, because I know who's doing it. And apparently they have not learned their lesson. If they want to come at me directly, they can, but they will lose. Besides, I've already left Rec Room, so I don't see what the point is. If they're planning to drive me off the internet, good luck with that. It ain't gonna work. So with that, that's gonna be the end of the stream. You guys like it, give it a like. Comment on the bottom, tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And turn on all notifications, that way you can get to the content first of when I stream. I will stream again at some point in time. It's gonna take a while. With that, take it easy. Enjoy your life. Do what you can to survive. That's all that matters.